happy Monday morning to you, beautiful mama. So, first off, thanks for being here. I am greeting you from chilly Alabama. I know that sounds crazy. This morning, it was literally 31 degrees when I got out the car after I dropped off the kids. And it's supposed to be I think about mid 60s today. So, yeah, two seasons one day. At least it's not three, because sometimes that happens too. Okay, so today is episode 32, and today's episode is titled Planting Seeds of Intention, Setting Goals and Intention for the Season. So, on the actual thumbnail or the invite to actually watch this, I didn't have the word intentions on there because of space, but I think intentions is so important. But because it's in the beginning, you kind of get it. So, if you don't create your intentions, then what happens is sometimes they don't happen. They don't work for you. So today it's all about setting goals and intentions, because goals without intentions are just wishes. So we're going to set goals and intentions for the season ahead. So what is the opportunity today? What's the problem or opportunity? Planning for the obvious. Oftentimes it's hard to plan for the even for the obvious. And what's the obvious? The fact that we're going into another season, and the fact that we're in March means that we are fastly approaching spring, right? So we have to get ready for the next season. And I chose this title because what happens is a lot of people do what we call spring cleaning. And I think it's so important, but for different reasons. So, first off, you guys, look, planning is your friend. And the reason planning is your friend is because it keeps the guesswork down. Like the guessing game goes away, and it also limits a lot of the uncertainty, because I don't want you guys to have uncertainty. And I just realized that my spelling on here is crazy, y'all. Okay, so we want to limit any of the uncertainty that we can, right? Now, I'm not going to say that it's going to be perfect and you're just going to have everything right, because I don't have everything right. And a lot of people I know don't have everything right. A lot of people I follow, some of my coaches, like, we don't get everything right, but the things we get right, we get right. And I think that is so important. Okay, so, again, this is episode 32, and today is about planting seeds of intention, setting goals and intentions for the season ahead. And the problem here, or opportunity, is, of course, planning for the obvious. And what I'm going to do for you today is give you a solution that is going to help you get to the next level in your life and through this season. And that is grow. Really simple, grow. If you are a note taker, this is where I want you to start taking notes. Okay. So the G is get clear. Like, honestly, like, actually take time and sit and think. Oftentimes there's mental activity up there, but we're not actually sitting and intentionally thinking. So I want you to actually take time and do what I like to call a brain dump. And not just me, a lot of people that I'm around, that I follow, we do brain dumps. And these things are so important. And today is actually brain dump day for me. I actually have a little template that I use. One day, maybe I'll be able to share that with you, because it's not like anything spectacular. It's just something I do in Google Docs. But I want you to get clear. Like, I literally want you to reflect on what you want, your desires, your goals, your aspirations, to gain clarity on what you actually want to achieve. And it's interesting because I have been taking part of the 12-week year. Well, first off, I've read the book, and then they had this workshop. It's a really good workshop, and it helps you actually do more in 12 weeks than most people do in a year. And if we're honest, probably than most people would do in a decade sometimes. Okay. So it's so important to reflect on your desires so that you can gain clarity on what you want to achieve, so that you can go to the next step, which is the R. And the R is realistic planning. Oftentimes, we plan ourselves into oblivion. Like, if it's not going to work for you, don't do it. Like, oftentimes people say, well, they should have just did this. No, like, you have to make it make sense for them. Put it on their level, meet them where they are. So just like I meet people where they are, I meet me where I am. So what I want you to do is set goals that are actually attainable and aligned with your values and priorities. Align them, okay? When you align them, they start to work and stack up. They start working for you instead of against you. Like, and don't start doing things that you can't do. Start doing things that you're actually good at, and add things that you're not good at with it slowly but surely so that you could actually reach. So set those goals and intentions that you can attain and that are aligned with your priorities, your values, your wishes, your goals. Okay. And then the O, own your vision, mama. So right here is where you actually want to own it. Like make it yours. Like a lot of people say, well, what's your why? And why is good, but your why, a lot of people say your why has to make you cry, like your why has to make you cry. It's more like, what is your vision? What do you stand for? Who are you? Own your vision. Own you is really what we're saying here. So take ownership of your dreams and commit to taking consistent action towards your goals. And the best way to do that, first off, is actually creating the 12-week year. If you have not read that book, I need you to go read that book. I don't have a copy behind me because my daughter's actually reading. I actually bought it for her because I did the audio one. But you should definitely get that book because that book, and I'm not making any money off of this, you guys, but that book, y'all, is really going to help you to take ownership better. And it's going to help you commit to taking consistent action. And that's really what it's about. Okay, and the very last one is the W, work the plan. Like literally, develop a strategic plan with actionable steps to bring your goals and intentions to fruition. One of my favorite words, fruition. If you know me, you know. Okay, so work the plan. Like work the plan, work the plan. I don't know how much I can say that. This goes for me too. I have to work my plan. And that's why I show up every Monday for you all. And if there's a Monday I'm not going to show up, I let you all know ahead of time. And even sometimes, you all, I've said it before, I have to do pre-recorded videos, and that's probably going to happen for spring break for my kids. So the week before spring break and the week during spring break, just to kind of get a balance of everything. But I will make sure that I have what you all need because this is what I do. I do this for not just myself, but really for you all because I know what these things can do. I know how it has changed my life. I know how it has changed the lives of the people that I work with. So, yeah, put this to play. All right. So, just a quick recap. Today's episode 32, all about planting seeds of intention, setting goals and intentions for the season ahead. And the problem or opportunity here is planning for the obvious, the next season. Remember that planning is your friend, not planning is your foe. Planning actually keeps the guessing game away. The guesswork stays away, and it also limits uncertainty. The solution today is for you to grow. And the G is to get clear, reflect on your desires and aspirations to gain clarity on what you want to achieve. And then the R, realistic planning, like be real with yourself, set goals and intentions that are attainable and aligned with your values and priorities. And then with the O, I want you to own your vision, take ownership of your dreams and commit to taking consistent action towards your goals. And W, work the plan, develop a strategic plan with actionable steps to bring your goals and intentions to fruition. So here's the deal, if you are a mama and you want what's best for your kids, you have to want what's best for you first. It's very hard to help your kids get what's best for them if they don't see you getting what's best for you. Okay. So that's really what all this is about. It's about you actually, because most of my moms, they don't really care about themselves. They care about their kids first. But I'm telling you, when you step out of that and start caring about who you are, then everything starts falling into place. And what you want for others start coming into place because they are attached to you. They will win. Okay. So go out there, put you first in the most empowering ways, in the most, it's selfish yet unselfish in the same way, so that you can show up for your family, for your kids, your spouse, significant other, your whoever it is in your life that's close to you, your friends. And as usual, I want you to be good to yourself and I want you to be good to others. And guess what? I love you to life. See you next time.